Welcome to IT Vision Enterprises Solution to Pass Question in BECE Mathematics, Section A Objectives. Year 1998. Questions 1 to 20. I am Lawrence Danso-Amoako, alias Kapiri Imposi. I am going to be your facilitator. August 1998. Mathematics, Session A. Objective test. Duration 1 hour. Question 1. Two sets that have no common members as known as disjointed sets. That's D. Question 2. Set P equals 0, 2, 4, and 6, and set Q equals 1, 2, 4, and 5. Find P intersection Q. P intersection Q equals to 2 is common to P and Q, 4 is common to P and Q, so 2, 4. So the answer is B. Question 3. We are to evaluate half square bracket 4 minus 1 minus 5 minus 6 square bracket. We shall start with the brackets within the brackets. So half 4 minus 1 equals to 3 minus 5 minus 6 equals to minus 1. So half 3 minus is plus, so plus 1. So half 3 plus 1 equals to 4. So the answer is 2. So C. Question 4. Find the highest, that is greatest common factor of 35 and 70. We shall find the product of the prime factors for 35 and then 70. For 35, 5 goes here, 7 goes here, 1. So the product of the prime factors of 35 equals 5 times 7. Now let us find the product of prime factors for 70. Is going to be equal to 2 times 5 times 7. This is because 35 times 2 equals 70. Now the HCF, 5 is common here, 7 is common here, so 5 times 7, which equals 35. So the answer is D. Question 5. Write 1101101 to the base 2 in base 10. That is 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 from base 2 to base 10. So this times 2 to the power 0 times 2 to the power 1 times 2 to the power 2 times 2 to the power 3 times 2 to the power 4 times 2 to the power 5 times 2 to the power 6, and then we add them up. This equals to 2 to the power 6 plus 2 to the power 5, 0 for this, and this is 2 to the power 3 plus 2 to the power 2, 0 for this, and then 2 to the power 0 is 1. So 1 for the last item. 2 to the power 6 is the same as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. That is 8 times 8. So 64. 2 to the power 5 is 32. 2 to the power 3 is 8. 2 to the power 2 is 4. And then plus 1. So 64 plus 40 plus 4 plus 1. which equals to 109. So the answer is D. Question 6. State the property used in the statement P times into brackets Q plus R equals P times Q plus P times R. It is the distributive property, so the answer is C. Question 7. If n squared plus 1 equals 50, find n. That is n squared plus 1 equals to 50. N squared, therefore, is going to be 50. We shall send 1 to the other side of the equation to minus 1, which equals to 49. So n squared equals to 49. So n equals to square root of 49, which equals to 7. So the answer is A. Question 8. Evaluate 0.63 times 0.70 divided by 9.00. This is the same as 0.63 times 0.7 divided by 9. We shall convert all the decimals in the expression into whole numbers. The number of decimal place is 1, 2, 3. So we shall multiply by 1 with 3 zeros and divide by 1 with 3 zeros. So the numerator will become 63 times 7 divided by 9 times 1000. Now 9 goes here 1, 9 goes here 7. So it will be 49, so that's 7 times 7 divided by 1000, which equals to 0.049. So the answer is B. Question 9. In the relationship 1 over R equals 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2, if R1 equals to 1 and R2 equals to 3, find R. Now 1 over R equals 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2. 1 over R equals 1. R1 equals to 1 plus 1 over R2. R2 equals to 3. So 1 over 1 is 1 plus 1/3, which equals to 1/3. Into improper fraction, it will be 4 over 3. Therefore, 1 over R equals to 4 over 3. Therefore, R equals to 3 over 4. Take note that we reverse 1 over R into R, and therefore we have to reverse 4 over 3 to 3 over 4. So the answer is C. Question 10. Arrange the following from the highest to the lowest. 2/3 minus 9, 3 over 5, and then 0. Now we shall compare the fractions. That's 2/3 and then 3 over 5. The LCM equals to 15. Now for 2/3, 3 goes into 15, 5 times the numerator 2, we shall get 10. For 3 over 5, 5 goes into 15, 3 times the numerator 3, we shall get 9. So this implies that 10 over 15 is the same as 2/3 over here, and then 9 over 15, that's 9 over here, is the same as 3 over 5 over here. Now, since the denominators are the same, we shall compare using the numerators. 10 is greater than 9, therefore 10 over 15 is greater than 9 over 15. This means that 2 over 3 that's over here is greater than 3 over 5 that's over here. Now 3 over 5 is also greater than 0, and then 0 is also greater than the negative number minus 9. So the biggest among the fractions is 1, followed by 2, followed by 3, followed by 4. This order is the same as the order in E, so the answer is E. Question 11. The total number of goals scored each man by a football team are 3, 4, 8, 2, 4, 6, 4, 8, 7, and 6. What is the mode? The mode is the number with the highest frequency, or the number that occurs most, and that is 4. So the answer is B. Question 12. A trader sold 90 oranges at 3 for 50 cedis. How much did he get from selling all the 90 oranges? 3 oranges were sold for 50 cedis. Therefore, 90 oranges will give you more. If more, less divide. So 90 divided by 3 times 50. 3 goes here, 1, 3 goes here, 30. So we shall get 1500. So the answer is A. Question 13. A man bought a car for 5.5 million cedis and sold it for 6.5 million cedis. What is the percentage gain? The profit is going to be equal to 6.5 minus 5.5, which equals to 1 million cedis. Now, the percentage profit is going to be equal to 1 million cedis divided by the cost, which is 5.5 million times 100%. M will cancel M. This equals to 1 over 5.5 times 100%. We shall convert the decimal into whole numbers by multiplying the numerator and denominator by 10. So we shall get 1000 over 55. 5 goes here 11. 5 goes here 200. So 200 divided by 11. Now we shall use the long division method. That's 200 divided by 11. 11 goes here 1, 11, 90, 8 times 11, 88, 20.1, 11, 90, then 8, 88. So the answer is D. Question 14. On a map, 2 towns P and Q are 15.5 centimeters apart. The scale of the map is 1 centimeter equals to 4 kilometers. Calculate the actual distance between P and Q. The scale is 1 centimeter equals to 4 kilometers. Therefore, 15.5 centimeters will equal to 15.5 times 4 kilometers. 15.5 times 4, 0, 60, 62. So the answer is E. Question 15. Expand the expression 2 times into brackets 3a plus 2b. 2 times 3a equals 6a. And then 2 times 2b equals 4b. So the answer is C. Question 16. Mansa obtained 150 marks out of 240 marks in English test. What was her percentage score? the percentage score is going to be equal to 150 divided by 240 times 100%. 0 will cancel 0. 3 goes here, 5. 3 goes here, 8. So 5 over 8 times 100% or 500% divided by 8. We shall apply the long division method. So 8 into 500, 6, 48, 2, 0, 2, 16, that's 4.5, 40. So the answer is D. Question 17. The marks obtained by 6 boys in a test are 14, 20, 25, 15, 28, and 16. Find the mean mark. The mean mark is going to be the sum of the marks. That's 14 plus 20 plus 25 plus 15 plus 28 plus 16 divided by the number of boys, that's 6. This will go down to 118 divided by 6, and this will further work down to 19.66. So the answer is A. Question 18. Which of the following is equivalent to 2 squared times 6 squared? That is 2 squared times 6 squared. This can be written as 2 squared times 6 is 2 times 3 all squared. So 2 squared times, and this is equivalent to 2 squared times 3 squared. We shall remove the brackets, so we shall get 2 squared times 2 squared times 3 squared. 2 squared times 2 squared equals to 2 squared plus 2 times 3 squared, and this is 2 to the power 4 times 3 squared. So the answer is E. Question 19. Kwaku had 300 mangoes. He sold 240 of them. What is the percentage of the mangoes left? Kwaku had 300 mangoes. He sold 240 of them. The number left equals the difference. That's 60. The percentage of mango left is going to be 60 divided by the number of mangoes Kwaku had. 300 times 100%. Zeros will cancel out. 3 goes here 1. 3 goes here 20. So 20%. So the answer is B. Question 20. A bag contains 5 black and 6 white balls. What is the probability of picking a white ball? The bag contains 5 black balls and 6 white balls. The total is going to be equal to 11. Now the probability of picking a white ball is going to be equal to the number of white balls, that's 6, divided by the total, that's 11. So the answer is E.